What is up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. A very interesting point out there. That could be the crossover in the future of esports / gaming and fashion. And do you guys think it's a possibility? Because League of Legends is making it seem just as so. Louis Vuitton and League of Legends now hand in hand, a partnership, which I was very surprised by, although maybe we shouldn't be, because it's actually Louis Vuitton's second time trying to enter the gaming scene. If you guys do not know what I'm talking about, League of Legends for this upcoming Worlds of 2019 has now announced a partnership with Louis Vuitton. They've actually made the trophy alongside a trophy carrying case for the team who goes on to win Worlds this year. Alongside that, even more importantly, an entire capsule and skin collection based on Louis Vuitton, and it could be very cool in the future of an intermingling of these two scenes together. So what do you guys think about this? I am actually very excited because, like I said previously, the second time Louis Vuitton has done something like this. Before, it was actually back with Final Fantasy 13. They had a line, a 3-video series, as well as a skin collection with Final Fantasy that had its own entire video series. Alongside that, several really good, intricate looking skins, and this was even not the first time we had seen such a crossover. We go back to Moschino as well. Speaking of the fashion industry, Moschino actually got its first entrance with Sims 4, with they themselves also had a skin pack based off Moschino outfits and fashion with them. Surprise, surprise, EA and Sims, they know how to cash out a lot of their games. So either way, when a brand like Louis Vuitton looks at a game like League of Legends and says, hey, we can design clothes for mystical beings and creatures, what else can be done in the esports and gaming scene? Especially looking away from Sims 4 is, yes, it's a video game, certainly not an esport like that of League of Legends. This partnership could spell some huge things for the developers out there, like that of Riot, who maybe try and take on an identical partnership. I think a lot of eyes go towards Overwatch and CSGO in terms of player and weapon and character skins as well. I don't see personally Valve doing such a thing. If you guys do not know how CSGO, their actual community-based skins do work for some of their cases, community members actually submit their own skin designs. In this case, it would probably have to be an official partnership, obviously brought to them by Louis Vuitton. I'm not sure that would ever actually take place. If it did, though, a lot of people out there, like my friend Gamertag, think it could go over pretty well. And with this being one of the larger skin markets out there, I think CSGO has a pretty well dominated, especially in North America, Europe, alongside China. The trading scene is insane. Who knows what would happen if we ever got Gucci skins, or alongside that, Louis Vuitton skins? Who the heck knows what exactly would happen? You look towards a game like Overwatch, obviously more character-based. They do have weapon and character skins, and the giant question would be then, would Activision Blizzard want to take on that partnership? Who knows? A lot of money can sway developers in any which way, and then you look towards the most stereotypical probably option, that of Fortnite, right? Fortnite probably more partnerships than any esport / video game has to date, especially given they've only been around for 2 years. I mean, Marvel alongside Batman, NFL skins, the list goes on and on as to what Epic Games has actually done for their game itself. I would not be surprised at all if Louis Vuitton or some high-end fashion designer was like, hey, Fortnite, Epic Games, why don't we join up? And they would probably do a pretty darn good job of doing it and also selling it. So those are my thoughts. More importantly, what do you guys think about this? I just think it's very cool where the esports scene is going. It's so weird to think about where video games were maybe even 5 to 6 years ago. Let's say we were playing Modern Warfare 2. It was 8th grade. I was in my parents' basement, and I just got home from middle school, and I was just playing a game. I could earn camos. That's all I could do. I couldn't buy them. I couldn't have a partnership. I could not unlock Louis Vuitton skins. And now, 6 to 8 years later, all of a sudden, Louis Vuitton is approaching game developers and saying, hey, let us design clothes for your in-game characters. What? I think it's a great idea. I think it's great to keep more eyes on the esports and gaming scene. You guys can leave your thoughts down below as well. In terms of top 3 games, I think I could see potentially either doing this or maybe even earning the most from this. I will keep it as just as that, guys. I think Fortnite's up there. I think probably Overwatch maybe is up there. Maybe not with Louis Vuitton specifically, but other fashion trends out there, but potentially. And third, I'll say CSGO as a potential. I think of all of those, though, the highest potential would be a game like Fortnite with how well they've actually grasped outer communities so far. Louis Vuitton has now entered League of Legends, guys. They become one of the few actually now embraced by the esports community, or at least we think they might be. We'll just see how these skins turn out.